Hello, welcome in, and it is time for our class of the week for this week. Welcome into the program. So happy to have you here. If you find value in this, subscribe to the channel, send it on to a friend, comment. Let's keep the conversation starting. You know how these, turn on your notifications. You don't ever want to miss one. You know how this stuff goes. All right, let's get started today. We've got a fun topic for today. Got an interesting topic we're going to talk about, but before we go there, we always go here. $100,000 hair cutter tip of the day. Today is, drumroll, October 26th. And another day. Technical tip, flat top tip. What a coincidence. October 26th, day 299. 66 days remaining in the year. Avoid hairspray when cutting flat tops. Hairspray is formulated with a single purpose. If you didn't know this, hairspray works because it asks and encourages one hair to stick to another hair. It sticks hairs to each other in the shape of the construction that you have created. That sticking to one another, or that binding, is exactly what you don't want happening in an attempt to cut a flat top. You want the hair to go where you want it to go and stand as you want it to stand. You want separation. You don't want clinging and clumping. That's why, whether it is classic wax or whether it is a matte paste product or whether you're going to be using, I got a bottle of it here somewhere, Clipper Guide gel. Those products are not designed to cause hairs to stick to each other as part of their function. So very important. Flat top, hairspray, no go to technical keeper for today. Tip a day, every day. You know how it works. The $100,000 hair cutter book, paper, digital, or audio, Amazon or ivanzoot.com to get yourself a copy. All right, we're going to talk about the topic of the week. And I want to start the topic of the week conversation this week by reading you some sentences. I got a little cheat sheet here. I prepped it. Here we go. I want you to listen to these sentences, and when I'm done, we're going to talk about what these sentences all have in common. Sentence number one. When you send me a friend, I will cut your hair for free. Sentence number two. Use a small amount of this shampoo. It is highly concentrated, and using too much will bury you in lather. Okay. Number three. This is a 4-week haircut, so you need to be back the week of November 22nd. Number 4. This shampoo comes in 8 and 16 ounce sizes. Which one do you prefer? Next up. The highlighting will not only change your look, but the additional texture will make your hair look and feel thicker and fuller. Next up, the cost per ounce is lower on the bigger bottle. You will appreciate that savings. Next up, this short haircut will blow dry in a jiffy. You will be out of the bathroom and on with your day in half the time. The short flat top we're talking about will have the ladies lined up on the front porch. Okay. Each and every one of those sentences, one was about referrals, a couple of them were about product, one was about a hair color service, one was about a haircut. Did you hear those sentences? Did you figure out or did you understand what they have in common? The topic of the week this week is choose your words. And the topic of the week this week is about being very specific and being very deliberate with the language that we use behind the chair. That the things we say that come out of our mouth, while they may feel as though they are free-flowing and casual and natural, they are very, very deliberate, almost scripted. That we have lines that we have prepared ahead of time that we will say and use, albeit with the little twist of our personality, and albeit with the little twist of the time and the circumstance in which the line is delivered. We don't want to feel programmed and robotic as we deliver information. It doesn't sound human and it doesn't sound real. But I'm going to read these sentences again after I tell you what their common denominator is, what they have in common. I'm going to read the sentences again, and I want you to listen for the key in the wording and in the phrasing of these sentences. And then we'll talk about why this is so important. All of the sentences that I read for you feature something called assumptive phrasing. Assumptive phrasing comes from the word to assume. And the idea is we are wording our statements as though the desired outcome, the action that the client will take, the behavior that we want, we're wording our statements in such a way that the desired outcome is assumed. It is a foregone conclusion that it is going to happen. There's a little bit of positive mental attitude in this. There's a little bit of psychological steering in this. There's a whole lot of deliberateness in this. Let's take a listen to these sentences, and I want you to listen this time for the assumption that the behavior will happen the way we wish for it to happen. When you send me a friend, I will cut you for free. It wasn't, listen to the difference. If you send me a friend, you could get your hair cut for free. Totally different statement. Sets a totally different mood. Paints an entirely different picture in the mind of the person who is hearing it. When you send me a friend, it's going to happen. It's just when. It's not if. When you send me a friend, I will cut your hair for free. I'm going to cut your hair for free. When I say I will cut your hair for free, you can picture it happening. You can picture me cutting your hair, and you can picture you not paying for it. This is so powerful. Next one. Only use a small amount of this shampoo. It is highly concentrating, and using too much will bury you in lather. Using too much will bury you in lather. I don't say if you buy this shampoo, if you take it home, if you use it in the shower. Use only a small amount. Not you're going to. Use. Instructions. You already have it. Use only a small amount. And when I use the phrase bury you in lather, each and every one of you were able to, in your mind, immediately picture yourself in the shower with too much lather. We've all done it. We know what it's like. I'm giving you an example and an experience you can relate to because you've had it before. But you know what I mean, and you understand it. I want to skip ahead. Oh, here we go. On rebooking, I'm not skipping ahead. I'm going to take them in order. This is a 4-week haircut, so you need to be back the week of November 22nd. Very clear, very specific. This is a 4-week haircut. You need to be back the week of November 22nd. Now, not speaking assumptively, you might say something like, do you want to rebook your next haircut before you leave? Do you want to? We're going to get to this in a little bit. That's a say no question. We'll talk about what that means. I love this next one. And this is where we can become powerful power sellers of professional take-home hair care product. Here we go. The shampoo comes in 8 or 16. Which do you prefer? Now, this is also an example, because now we're in a sales context, of something that is referred to as a trial close. You know, you're at the mattress store and you're looking at some mattresses and you haven't really decided on which one you want. Or you're hedging between mattress 1 and mattress 2. And the salesman says to you, do you want it delivered on Thursday or Friday? Now, you haven't even closed the sale yet. You haven't taken out your credit card. You haven't pointed to a mattress and said, that's the one I want. But the salesman is testing you. The salesman it's a trial close. He's going to attempt to close the sale with a simple question that offers a choice, but that can prove to be, for the salesman, a very, very revealing moment. You would not say to the customer, so, you gonna buy the mattress or not? You would never say that. That's aggressive. That's hitting them right between the eyes. It's also a say no question. We'll talk about say no's in a minute. But the open-ended question of, would you like that delivered Thursday or Friday? This shampoo comes in 8 or 16. Which would you prefer? Notice the choices I've given my customer. The choice is 8 ounce or 16 ounce. One of the choices was not no shampoo, thank you. It was 8 or 16. Now, at this point, you listen very carefully to the answer that you get, because the customer's answer, this is why it's called a trial close. You're testing the waters. You're poking them a little just to see where are they thinking, where are they feeling, where are we in this sales process. And you can do this with any of these questions. Do you want that mattress delivered Thursday or Friday? It's got to be Friday because I got stuff going on Thursday. Okay, before or after lunch? Thursday after lunch. Friday after lunch. At that point, as a salesperson, all you do is start filling out the order. What's the address we're delivering that? And before you know it, you never even asked the guy, you want to buy a mattress? You're assuming he came into the mattress store. He's not looking for a ham sandwich. He's probably looking for a mattress. And he needs one. And he wants one. And your job is to make sure that one mattress goes from your warehouse to his bedroom. Slam dunk. So, the shampoo comes in 8 or 16. Which do you prefer? I'll take the big one. Cost less per ounce, right? Yes, it does. Is one enough? Now you move on into you just go to your next level of the sales process. Now, if you say to someone, the shampoo comes in 8 and 16, which do you prefer? And the customer says, I don't know if I want the shampoo. I'm not sure I need it. I got shampoo at home, I'm good. The customer has told you exactly where they are in the sales process. And they have given you the opportunity now to offer up additional information to move them to the sale. I don't think I need shampoo. My wife's got stuff in the shower at home. You know what, Jimmy? Your wife's got color-treated hair and she really needs a moisturizing shampoo, and your hair is thin and fine, and a moisturizing shampoo is going to be way too heavy, and your hair is going to be kind of laying flat like that. I'm recommending the shampoo for thin and fine hair because your hair is very different. You and your wife should not be using the same shampoo. Oh, so do you want the 8 or you want the 16? Give me the big one. Done. That's assumptive speaking. We can go through this on every one of the sentences that I gave you, but I think you get the point. I think we don't need to go further with that. I think you want to sit down and think about the things you sell and the ways you sell them and come up with, hey, just like I did, I typed them out on a piece of paper. Have some scripted sentences so that you can adopt an assumptive perspective when talking to and engaging with your customers. We want to avoid the use of what are called say no questions, and I alluded to this earlier. A say no question is any question that can be answered with the word no. Can you send me your friends? No. You want to buy a bottle of shampoo? No. You want to rebook your appointment before you leave today? No. Do you want highlights? No. Do you want to go with a shorter haircut? No. What do you say after that? They said no. You asked a question, they said no. Next. We're moving on to the next subject. The shampoo conversation grinds to a halt. Want to buy some shampoo? No. Want to buy anything? No, I don't think so. We're not going there. You want to avoid any question that can be answered with a yes or no answer. You want to ask open-ended, thought-provoking questions. I'll give you some examples of those. A good example of an open-ended question as it relates to the product conversation. Tell me what you think of the fragrance. Sniff. Tell me what you think. That's a powerful question because this gives you the opportunity. It's a non-threatening question. I can enjoy the fragrance, yet still decline the purchase. So as a customer, by saying something about the fragrance, I'm not obligating myself to the purchase. but I am sharing information with you. Information you can use to determine what comes out of your mouth next. Again, the example. Tell me what you think of the fragrance on that brushless shave cream. Oh, is that shea butter that I smell? Yes, shea butter is used in that shave cream because of its incredible moisturizing properties. It's going to be great for your skin. When you use that, after you shave, you'll notice an amazing difference in your skin. Did you see that I went assumptive there? When you use that, you will notice blah, blah, blah. Tell me what you think of the fragrance of that shampoo. Oh, wow, grapefruit. I don't like citrusy stuff. Oh, no problem. Take it back. Why don't you try this one instead? This one has more of a floral fragrance. The customers told you they don't like citrus. If you're a salesperson, if you're paying attention, if you're interested and concerned with the customer being happy, when you hear, yeah, I don't like citrus fragrances, don't offer them any more citrus, but offer them something else. This is where we avoid those say no questions to stimulate conversation. Good example. We're having a conversation about shampoo. How often do you shampoo? I shampoo every other day. Okay, great. Well, the 8-ounce bottle like this is going to last about 3 months. That'll be perfect for you. Do you want the 8 or do you prefer the 16? There you go. Not, do you want to buy some shampoo? That is a combination of assumptive speaking while scripting for success and avoiding the use of say no questions. Think about the question, and again, write them out. Write them down on paper. Have a list of questions, and when you see yourself, when you read yourself writing down a question that can be answered yes or no, then ask yourself, how can I reword this question? That is assumptive speaking in the Choose Your Words conversation. Now, we have another conversation we want to have as part of the Choose Your Words conversation, and this conversation relates to signage in your business. You know, in my family, this has become a bit of a joke, and we've made a bit of a game out of it. And I want to encourage you to find the humor in it like we do, and I want to encourage you to play the game like we do. The example we always use is there's a restaurant not too far from where we grew up that it's a nice little restaurant, and everywhere you look is a sign. And every single sign in the restaurant is negative. No smoking. Do not park in the front parking spaces. No refills on drinks. Order at the line on the left. Every single thing they say in every single sign, it's almost like an old guy barking orders. And it sets an incredible tone for the business. It's very, very negative. And I believe that anything you post on a sign can be worded in a positive way. So the game we play is change the signs. The game we play is, can we say that in a positive way? And once you become open, once your eyes are open to this, you know the expression, you can't not see it. You can't not feel the negativity when you read negative signs, and you can't not think, how could I word that in a positive way? Because it sets the mood, and it sets the tone, and it establishes the feeling for your entire business when this is done in this way. So I'll give you an example. No checks. You've seen that at a front desk, behind a counter, on a wall near the front of a store or a business. No checks. You can actually hear the tone of someone barking that. How about a sign that says, cash or credit cards gladly accepted? Think about that. Gladly. I can't even say gladly without smiling. Cash or credit cards are gladly accepted. That's the flip side of no checks. Here's another one, a favorite of mine, because I'm an advocate. No smoking. No smoking. You see that you can buy pre-printed no smoking signs at the hardware store. How about please smoke outside? Enjoy your cigarettes or other smoking materials outside. It's a totally totally different attitude and a totally different feel with a slight change in the wording. I've seen salons and spas, changing rooms, locker rooms, gyms. Do not throw towels on the floor. Okay, don't throw the towels on the floor. We don't want you to throw the towels on the floor. You don't want to throw the towels on the floor. You wouldn't, you don't want to forget where to put the towels. Please place towels in hamper. Please place the towels in the hamper. But I think everyone who reads, please place the towels in the hamper, knows that that means don't throw the towels on the floor. But we didn't need to say it that way. Do not park in the side lot. The dry cleaner will tow your car. Talk about a sign that just a horrible tone. Do not park in the side lot, telling me not to do things. You know, if you're anything like me, as soon as you tell me not to do something, my attitude is I'm parking in the side lot. The dry cleaner will tow your car. You want to have a bad day? Finish up getting a haircut, walk outside, and your car's gone. That'll ruin your day. Talk about setting a tone. Please park only in spaces marked for the shop in the front lot. Please park in our spaces in the front lot. You can park over there if you want, but we don't have to go there. We certainly don't have to go negative. So think about the ways in which you can word signs that you can put a positive spin on that can help your business and that can help set the tone for a happy, fun, friendly, cheerful business environment, as opposed to the environment that is set with all that negativity. Choosing our words in our spoken conversations, in our signage on the wall, can have a dramatic impact in the feel of our business and the success of the endeavors that we put forth to build and grow our business. In closing today, I also want to mention the 100 by 100 book is still available for free on my website at ivanzoot.com. 100 new haircut customers in 100 days guaranteed. The book is a day-by-day and step-by-step guide to building and growing your business in the haircut business. Hyper-focused on one single thing, new customers. 100 new haircut customers in 100 days. Now, I do want to mention, I did the math. Today is October 26th. 100 days from today, there's my math. You know, my boys know that anytime we ever talk about anything, we're solving a problem, we're working on a project, I always say, Dad says, do the math. Do the math. Wednesday, February 3rd. Wednesday, February 3rd is 100 days from today. Pause for a minute, close your eyes, and imagine what would life be like on February 3rd with 100 new haircut customers in your book, in your chair, in your cash register as a part of your life. How many of those 100 new haircut customers would buy product from you? How many of those 100 new haircut customers would send friends to you? How many of those new haircut customers, those 100 customers, would come back as repeat customers? How many of those 100 new haircut customers would hand you and thank you with a generous gratuity? Imagine what life would be like 100 days from today, February 3rd, 2021, with 100 new haircut customers in 100 days. The book is yours for free online at ivanzoot.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me for the weekly class right here within my community. The topic is choose your words. Remember, text blog Tuesday, podcast Friday, featured this video on Thursday. It's the topic of the week. Happy to have you here. Happy to help you build and grow your business. If I can be valuable to you, reach out to me anytime using the Talk to Ivan function online at ivanzoot.com. Have a great day.